Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Weekly Planet where we talk
Great to be here.
movies and comics and TV shows. My name is James, also known as Mr. Sunday, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Nick Mason.
So good to be here.
I loved how we opened cans then.
We should have a third can.
A third can?
A third can for the listeners.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Crack one open for all our dead listeners,
Yes.
of which there would be some.
I guess. They're dead to us if they stop listening.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now millions.
Yeah.
Untold millions.
But I like to think that even though they stop listening, we're still rattling around in their brain somewhere.
I'd like
Maybe
to
not
think so.
consciously, but
Yeah, absolutely.
maybe the last thought as they die. Like
yeah.
Like last neuron fires, and it's just us doing
Just going,
something stupid.
you know?
That's
Just-
what I hope for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toss a coin to your witcher. I say, toss a Zune in their coffin.
Is that what you think?
In somebody's coffin.
Yeah, cool, man.
With our podcast going.
Yeah, I had to explain.
Is this too morbid?
Nah.
Okay.
I had to explain to my son what a Zune was the other day because he was watching Guardians 3. And he's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "It's a Zune player." And that's a story I thought I would tell on
That's
the podcast.
terrific. That's great. Yeah. I mean, thus far
You had no follow-up
yeah,
questions.
No, fair enough. The things you've had to explain to your children, the concept of advertising
Oh, yeah, I did have to do
in
that
the past,
once, yeah.
because you've had to. It's at certain
They're
points they've
watching
had to
Carols
watch.
by Candlelight.
Yeah,
My
they had
son
to
was
watch like
Santa
terrestrial
comes
TV.
out, and then he's like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's when people try to sell you things through the TV," which sounds insane.
Yeah.
when you have to break it down like that.
To be clear, most of my childhood was spent simply sitting through all these.
Absolutely,
You know, so-
exactly. And sometimes I'd record something, and then you take it out,
Take
you
it
do
out,
the
yeah.
VHS pause,
yeah.
and just having the time of your life.
That's right.
Anyway, your voice is still back, and that's great.
That is great for now.
I'm happy for you, Mason.
Thank you.
For once, normally I'm jealous of you. This week, I'm happy for you.
That's great, man.
I've put that aside for now.
When I was sick, were you still jealous
I
of me?
was so jealous of you getting all this attention, getting all this kudos.
That's
getting
right.
Basically, like metaphorically hoisted up in a chair and carried around a room for turning up to do a podcast.
People were metaphorically hoisting me on that chair and going, "He sounds even sexier now he's sick."
Yeah, I was extremely jealous, Mason.
I'm jealous of him because this is how I sound.
Yeah, man. So anyway, this week we're going to be talking about the first 3 episodes of Gen V.
That's right. Which is back, by the way. Surprise everyone.
It is, yeah.
Did anyone know?
Did you know?
Yeah.
Did you know?
Do you think we can retroactively get some sponsorship for this? Because nobody seems to know that Gen V
Dude,
is
I
back.
would love some sponsorship for anything, and then I could explain the concept of sponsorships to my children. We're going to talk about the passing of Robert Redford.
Aww.
Some updates on the Batman Part 2.
Yay.
What Tron Ares needs to make its money, what its weekend is going to look like, opening weekend. You want to talk about a John Rambo prequel? Because I do.
Oh. I'm reacting to each of these ones in real time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got trailers ahoy for Anaconda.
Oh.
And for our first look at The Witcher Season 4 with Liam Hemsworth.
I hope he does a magic.
Me too.
And a sword.
A magic and a sword. My good friend Rob Collings, who you know.
Oh, yes.
He edits this show,
Yes,
doesn't he?
that's correct,
And
yes.
he puts time codes below if you want to jump to anything
That's right.
in particular. Let's fire things off, Mason.
Okay, let's do it.
With Robert Redford passing away.
That's okay.
At
Don't
age
like it.
89. Yeah, I don't like it either. This was the official release about his death.
The last good blonde man.
Yeah,
is
it's
gone
true.
now. Yeah.
Yep.
Now it's just evil blonde man.
Evil blonde men everywhere. Yeah. Robert Redford passed away on September 16th, 2025, at his home at Sundance in the mountains of Utah, the place he loved. Surrounded by those he loved, he will be missed greatly. The family requests privacy. That's all we know.
That's it, yep.
It could have just been old age. We don't know.
We don't know.
And we don't need to know if that's not something that they're willing to release at this point.
Great run. Incredible.
Mate, I mean, just every generation, every decade did something new and interesting.
Yep.
My younger listeners might be like, Marvel movies. Yes.
He is
was
he's
Alexander Pierce.
Senator Pierce,
Yeah.
or possibly Congressman Pierce. In that, well, his last performance was in Endgame.
yeah.
But his last full-length performance would have been The Old Man and the Gun. Which
Great
was
movie.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Sort of a crime heist kind of movie. That's 2018, maybe.
Yes, it is.
And so he was sort of not a particularly well-known actor, but then in the early 70s, and then Paul Newman demanded that he be Sundance.
Yes.
In Butch Cassidy and
That was
Sundance Kid.
69.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah.
But then they did The Sting together, which is another heist-ish
Yeah.
kind of movie. Amazing. He did start on he did a bunch of TV. He did Twilight Zone and a bunch of other things. 3 Days of the Condor, which I haven't watched. So I need to watch that.
You got to watch that. That's
I know. Well, I'm looking. There's a few of these I haven't seen. All the President's Men, incredible.
He's great at acting on the phone.
Yeah,
Just being a guy on the phone, which is often not compelling, but a lot of All the President's Men is just him on the phone.
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Yeah, that's right.
Connect me to the president and all of his men.
That's right. Oh, you've only got the one phone over there? Well, put them all in the same room. They can share the phone.
Mr. President, you've got a collect call from Robert Redford. I'm not ready to listen to the truth from Robert Redford.
Well, the president's doing a lot of good acting too. God, he's good, the president.
All is lost.
Because Robert Redford,
he raises everybody. He understood that a rising tide ships, etc.
That's exactly right.
All Is Lost. Speaking of, All Is Lost is one he did in 2013, which is basically a movie with just him. It's about a man on a boat who gets just swept out to sea in a storm and is just on his own. It's an amazing movie.
Oh, also, people, this is a... We'll get back to the legacy of Robert Redford in a moment, but this is another point in time where people realise that shot of that gif of that sort of
the man nodding?
the hairy mountain man sort of nodding and going,
It's not Zach Galifianakis.
It's not Zach Galifianakis. It's Robert Redford and Jeremiah Johnson.
Yes, that's right. He did also win an Oscar for directing Ordinary People in 1980. That I haven't seen. I should watch Scott Donald Sutherland. Also, of course, he was a huge advocate for independent films.
Yes.
And we know this because he started the Sundance Film Festival, which is probably the most prestigious film festival.
Indie film festival, yeah. And the Sundance Institute, which is sort of pushing through and finding independent voices. So my understanding is, among other people, Ryan Coogler's Fruitvale Station went through there.
Yep.
So, you know.
Absolutely. He was a champion of the arts and different people bringing their perspectives and all. Incredible. And everybody who has, as far as we know, and we don't know him at all, just a very generous man with his time and support of others.
His friends called him Bob.
Yes. In an era where also I don't know, he kind of redefined what being a man was in an era where where being John Wayne was okay.
He didn't have to be a good actor considering how handsome he was.
No, he didn't.
So, you know, he could have just walked in and said his lines and walked off. But he's like, I'm going to do some acting, actually. Yeah. The first Robert Redford film I ever saw was Sneakers from 1992.
Sneakers is fucking incredible.
It is.
I should have mentioned Sneakers. Sneakers is so good.
It's an ensemble kind of...
It's got River Phoenix.
River Phoenix has got Ben Kingsley, David Strathairn is in it, Dan Aykroyd.
Sidney Poitier is in it.
It's like a techno thriller.
Oh, James L. Jones.
Yeah, it's
Stephen Tobolowsky. Oh my god.
It's a pre-internet tech thriller.
Yeah.
It's good and it's funny. People should track that down. At least some of these will be on some streaming service.
Oh man, I'm gonna watch Sneakers.
Yeah, Sneakers is good.
Sneakers might have been one of the first ones I saw. But I mean, my favorite Robert Redford movie, and this is not a surprise to anybody or even a very unique choice. Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is it's one of my favorite movies. It's so incredible.
It's so incredible. Huge, big stunts.
Yeah.
When you couldn't just fake anything.
It's really funny.
Yeah.
They're, him and Paul Newman are just excellent in it. It's this is an era of filmmaking and the type of guy who he was the last of this particular era and this kind of person.
Yeah.
I thought it was incredible. Yeah, even though he was blonde, which we're against.
Yeah, exactly. Who's the new
Robert Redford?
Robert Redford.
There isn't one.
Well, yeah, some people say Brad Pitt because there was a sort of a handing over of the torch in Spy Game. Well, I mean, now obviously no. I think
Brad Pitt had done some good things and some advocacy and Yeah, Brad Pitt's got a lot of work to do on himself.
He sure does. But I think it's Denzel Washington.
That's a good choice.
Right? And some people, mentioning Sidney Poitier, some people like Denzel Washington is the new Sidney Poitier. He can be two guys.
You can be two guys.
I think he's two guys.
Yeah.
But he's just a likable, charming guy. He's never done anything bad as far as I know.
Yep.
He's good at acting.
Yep.
He does the work and then he leaves.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
He doesn't, so.
Yep. Oh, man. Also, just track down any Robert Redford interview. He's great.
Yeah.
He's just good in a chat.
Yeah.
Man, what a legend.
Yeah. And he was in Endgame.
And he was in
He was like, arrest those superheroes.
Yeah.
Get him.
Apparently he wanted to do them because he'd never, done a modern action film. He's like, I don't know what these are like. I'll do one of these.
Right.
Just curiosity. Yeah, I'll do this.
All right.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love it. I was so surprised when he was in Endgame. I'm like, that's fucking incredible. He didn't have to do this.
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest cameo for me, was Robert Redford being in that movie.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Anyway, R.I.P.
Any movie that we mentioned, and others.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't really miss.
Yeah.
He also, like you said, he directed a bunch of movies as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Wonderful. Just wonderful work.
Also great fits.
Just looking good.
Just looking good all the time.
God.
Yeah.
Wish I looked good.
Well, maybe one day.
Maybe if I was blonde.
I think that would look even weirder.
Mason, this is via the happy segment.
Imagine either of us blonde. Like proper blonde.
Yuck.
Yeah.
You mean
like
dyed blonde? You mean just blonde, like Andy Matthews
proper
blonde?
Yeah.
He's a good blonde man.
I agree.
Yeah.
He is the last good blonde man. And the listeners, all our blonde listeners.
No.
Okay.
You have to prove yourself to us in some way.
Right. Okay, any of our blonde listeners, if you want to prove yourself, all you have to do is have a decade-long career in Hollywood and never do anything bad.
That's right.
Yeah.
Decades. Yeah. The Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, they spoke to Matt Reeves.
Oh, yes.
And he gave us some insight into the Batman Part 2, including, a number of things, including villains. It was confirmed that this is not in the DCU. It's an Elseworld story. We already knew that. Apparently...
That's what Josh Horowitz is saying. We know this.
No, come on.
Matt,
can we move it along, Matthew, please? Basically, in talking about the villain... It goes into the past and Bruce Wayne's life. That's what drove the discussion. I won't tell where we ended up, but we're super excited about it. And I will say it's never really been done in a movie before.
Okay, so it delves into Batman's past.
Yes. I think it's Hush.
It could be Hush.
I
don't like Hush.
It also has been done in animated. So when he's it's never really been done before, it has.
Yeah.
There is a Hush animated movie.
Yes, correct, yes.
And it is about Batman's past. And if it's a Bruce Wayne focused story, which apparently a lot of it is, it would make sense that you would bring in a guy who on the surface seems like Bruce Wayne, but he has it together.
Yeah, right.
And there's that conflict there as well.
Yeah, true.
I mean, there's a number of villains they haven't used. But I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, look, I don't particularly like Hush as a villain.
Yeah.
But...
They could be an egghead.
It could be Egghead. It could be Egg Foo.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be Dr. Fu Manchu.
Could be. Here's a list just from Google AI. Hugo Strange, Mad Hatter, Clayface. We're going to Clayface movie. It's not that.
I guess you could... I mean...
Court of Owls. Could be Court of Owls, I guess.
So you're James, you're aware of the DC compact comics.
The little ones.
The little ones, they're small and they're like under $20.
They're for little readers.
They're for little readers who want to be reading big comics.
That's right.
But it's an assortment of classic DC, or classic in quotes DC comics, variety.
Comics that will sell.
Yeah, comics that will sell, and they're like in a smaller sort of manga style format.
Yeah.
But I don't think the Batman choices are very good. It's Hush and it's Court of Owls.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
You know what I got? What was that Batman comic that I got? Fuck, I can't remember.
Is it Batman?
Yeah, it's Batman. You know Batman?
I've heard of him.
I'm just going to go to my Amazon thing.
But I understand why they've done it. First, they sell.
Yeah.
Absolutely true. And like Hush, for example, if you remember that storyline, it's incredible Jim Lee art, and it's just him. It's Batman just fighting all these classic villains
and Superman
and Superman. So I understand that's why they want to be like, hey, open this up and it's got all of Batman's rogues gallery in it. But I don't think it's a particularly good story. And Court of Owls is better, I think.
Yeah.
And again, art is great, writing is great, but I think it's sort of a deep cut.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? I think Batman Year One would be a better choice.
Batman Year One is a good comic, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Thanks, man.
In an era where people are getting cancelled left and right, Mason, I'm not afraid to speak my truth. It was Batman the Cult. It's a Jim Stalin book from 88.
I remember the Cult, yeah.
So they did a reprint and I bought it. So I have it next to my bed and I'm going to read it this week.
Nice.
And then I'm going to tell everybody that
you're going to put on your little Homer Simpson reading glasses.
Absolutely, I am. My Half Moon spectacles.
That's right.
Yes,
exactly.
I actually call them my Dumbledore glasses. But yes, thank you for saying that. Maybe it's not Hush.
It might not be Hush. Well, you could technically tie many villains into his past.
That's
if
right.
you really wished.
Hush is a good example of one of those. Even
I would love for it to be Ghostmaker, who is the. You familiar? We talked about him briefly. So you know the
could be the Phantasm.
It could
was
be
in a movie, not live action.
Yeah. So this is a recent addition to Batman lore. Is that you know how Bruce Wayne, his parents are killed, and then he goes around the world and he learns from all the great masters of all the skills.
Brooke Wayne, but go on.
Well, Brooke, he goes around the world and he trains from all the great masters so he can become the best crime fighter. This supposes that he met somebody else there, another man who was doing the same thing, and then they team up and then they have a falling out, and then he's like, we'll stake out territory in the world.
Yeah.
So I'll take America and Gotham City, and you can take wherever.
Just everything else.
Yeah, you can take everything else. So this man is Ghostmaker, and he fights crime like it's a sport.
Yeah.
He doesn't have like a he doesn't do it for justice or for the people or whatever. He just does it.
Does he kill? Is that why he's
Yes, he
called
does.
Ghostmaker?
Yeah. So this is why they split up. And then in a recent last few years storyline, he shows up at Gotham City and he's like, "Look what you've done.
Yeah.
I've left you alone for like 10 years, and everything's worse.
Yeah.
The city is full of homicidal clowns and lunatics with freeze rays and crocodile men.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of this because you clearly can't."
Where's he from? Is he Middle Eastern?
Yeah, he's from Singapore, I think.
Okay, right.
But you seen the costume?
Yeah.
Look at that costume.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be Ghostmaker, but
So when was Ghostmaker? When did he?
like a few years ago, like
first
20.
appear? Oh, so it was a recent.
This is
villain.
recent,
Oh,
yeah.
2020, apparently. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is wow, isn't it?
This is going to start filming in April, May of next year. Batman's such a good movie.
I agree.
I watched it on a plane last year. Actually, this time last year because when I was in the UK.
All right.
And I'm like, fuck, this is a good movie. It might be the best Batman movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it is very like Dark Knight-esque.
Yeah.
But I think it does so much right. And I think Robert Pattinson's really good.
Yeah.
Fucking Andy Serkis is great.
When he's hanging out off that helicopter on that rope ladder and there's that shark biting at him.
Oh, it's so good.
Robert Pattinson's looking on his utility
You can't
belt.
find it.
But then he finds his shark
No,
repellent
Robin
bat.
passes it to him.
Robin passes Robert Pattinson his shark repellent bat spray and he sprays it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, that was a close one, Brooke.
That's
and they head home.
Yeah. So is there a character you would hope it would be?
I just think it will be. I like the idea of what you said, Ghostmaker. But no, I don't really think it. Being Matt Reeves and what he's done before, and I think he can be whoever, and it will be fine. The only thing I would say I don't like from the Batman, I don't love the Joker version. I don't.
Oh yeah, but is that
Barry
we never
Keoghan.
really see a full version of him?
There is the clip that's been released,
Yeah.
but I love that the Riddler is like this weird online.
Yeah, for
like,
sure. Oh, and this would also allow Robert Pattinson to be two guys on the same screen once again
because of Batman.
because of Hush.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think you reckon they'll do the full face transformation?
They have to eventually.
What's his name again? Thomas Elliott?
Thomas Elliott.
Yeah, cool. Whoa.
Well, was right.
He's like, now I'm Bruce Wayne.
Email in if you think it's going to be somebody else.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you, James.
Okay.
Email me.
What's the email?
weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com.
What's your personal email?
It's weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com.
Okay, cool. That's what you use for all your work,
Yeah, all my
timetables
work
and
stuff.
everything.
Exactly, that's right, yeah.
Correspondence, car insurance, whatever.
Yeah, exactly, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. This is by Deadline. Tron Ares,
Oh, yes.
on its US opening weekend, it's estimated to make $44 million. That would be also in line with Tron Legacy,
Okay.
which came out 15 years ago.
Yes.
That's okay. So it seems as if judging by these numbers,
Oh, yes.
this is going to live or die on word of mouth.
Absolutely.
And if anybody cares about Tron.
We don't know yet. We
No.
never know. We've never known.
We've never known. The early word is that it's very good.
All right, then.
Despite
the thing.
the thing that's in it.
Yeah.
That horrible thing that's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a man.
Yep.
But there's a
But is it a man? Is it a man or is it a monster?
You can be both.
Yeah, that's true.
The rumor is that it's the estimated budget, I should say, because there's no hard numbers on this, is maybe 150 million.
Okay.
Maybe more.
All right.
Which is a lot.
Yeah.
It also doesn't have that much competition because it's going up against the Black Phone 2, which I like Black
yes.
Phone if you haven't seen it, and a movie called Good Fortune. So those aren't exactly in the same,
Right, yeah.
same genre.
That's correct.
And it's out in October 10, so it's a few weeks, it's only a couple of weeks
Yes.
away. And Tron, yes please,
That's
Mason.
right. Oh, yeah.
Even though yuck,
Light piping.
light piping. By the way, this week at BigSandwich.co we looked at Tron comics.
That's right.
We
We call them Tromics.
We do. One was an adaptation of the Tron, the first movie,
Mm-hmm.
and then there is a comic that leads up to Tron Legacy.
Correct, yes.
Which is where all Tron media is set. in the
Currently
lead
it
up
is,
to.
yeah.
Last week there's like an hour video where we look at Tron video games, and there's this. So.
Next week, what do you feel about this, James? One battle after another.
I would fucking love to see one battle
Well, we
after
can.
another.
We can. With this week, we were considering seeing the movie Splitsville, which is
Yep.
a sort of a rom-com. People are saying it's the funniest movie of the year,
Yeah.
but very limited release in Australia,
Yeah.
all over the place.
All over the
like
shop.
2 days in the week.
Yeah.
one's at 10 in the morning, one's at 9 at
Yep.
night. Like it was
We
very hard
also
to get
thought about doing that anime thing. And
Oh,
then we're
Demon
like,
Slayer, Infinity
do we want to
Castle.
watch 6 episodes of an anime that we don't understand?
to. That would be kind of
Kind
funny.
of,
Yeah,
yeah.
we kind of did.
Yeah, but we didn't.
We didn't. We watched
Yeah.
Gen V instead.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Gen V. We'll take that check.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
We watched your show. Yeah. I just thought this was fun,
Mm-hmm.
Mason, because, you know, there's a Noah Centineo. How do you say his name?
I don't know.
What's his name?
I don't know who you're talking
Noah
about.
Centino. He was Shrinking Man in Black Adam. This guy.
I'm going to say Noah Centineo.
Yeah, man, that's what I said.
Nice.
He was going to be He-Man at one point. He's Ken in the new Street Fighter.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be John Rambo in the John Rambo prequel.
Ooh.
But Stallone spoke this week. I just love this bit of news, so I thought I'd put it in. Stallone spoke this week.
How did he speak, James? How did Sylvester Stallone speak?
How did he speak?
Yes.
Just like I'm speaking now.
I don't know, though.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so
He
at
said,
all.
I'm the Tulsa King. I'm the boss of this town. There's too much mob activity. Or I'm the head of the mob in this town. How many seasons? 4 seasons? This has been going for 4 seasons? Who watches this? Who's watching this show?
I don't know, man.
What do you think?
The tax department is watching it
They should be.
to make sure nothing's
Take a
nothing's
good
going on.
hard look.
Yeah.
So anyway, he spoke to the playlist about, because before this was happening, because you want to see how John Rambo became John Rambo. You want to know how
Absolutely,
he
I do.
became traumatized.
I mean,
And
probably
a
war.
vagabond.
Probably
Yeah, I think a lot of
Vietnam
it was war related.
Yeah.
But the initial idea, this is him Stallone talking to the playlist.
Wonder
Said-
how he would sound.
like this.
Okay.
AI is sophisticated enough to go through Saigon to see him at 18 years old and basically use the same image, so it isn't as big a stretch. His initial idea was to take himself,
Of course.
act in the movie,
Yes.
and de-age him. You would also need to, because he's so wide now, you'd have to
Narrow him.
You'd have
Sure.
to narrow him right
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. You'd have to click on the PNG.
Yeah.
And there'd be a box
Squish it
around
up.
it, and you'd have to squish the sides a bit. Yeah.
But not too much.
Yeah.
Did you want to try and get that?
Because then it would throw out the Word document, wouldn't it?
It
All the-
absolutely
all the
would.
script.
Yeah.
The script that's in your Word document
Yeah.
would all go funny, and you'd be like, "How do I get this back?"
It's hard work out there,
Yeah.
Mason.
Yeah.
Then he spoke to Screen Rant and said, I love this. I wanted to do the first AI, not retroactive, but I wanted to rewrite the history of earlier Rambo because I wanted Rambo to be the nicest guy in school, the valedictorian, the prom king, and all that stuff. I just love that they would have just filmed Stallone in high school.
Yes.
78 years old,
Yeah.
however old he is. And then you don't want to see that? They're not doing it now. But I think that's absolute lunacy. That's like the Francis Ford Coppola doing his movie about
Megalopolis, sure.
like that's that kind of level
About
of insanity.
Megalopoli, sure, yeah. Mhm.
Anyway, now we're getting this where they're where they're getting a real person, which
Yeah.
isn't as interesting. I don't know if you saw this.
answer is hypotenuse. Very good, John Rambo.
You're the prom
A
king.
plus, and
Yeah.
you're the prom king.
I'm the prom king. How's that?
That was Eric Cartman, I'm pretty sure. Also a PNG. Squish. Change the size and so forth.
But I don't know if you saw it, but Patrick H. Williams had a video this week on digital
De-aging, yeah.
de-aging,
Yeah.
which I thought was really interesting and hit on a lot of points that I think are very relevant.
Agreed.
Yeah. But even the stuff where he was like, I like this. This is good. I'm like, I don't like this. I don't like this stuff. I
Yeah.
don't really like any of it.
Yeah.
It is a technical marvel.
Yes.
Or it can be, but it is really distracting.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, as he says in the video, it's just going, God, this looks pretty good. No, it doesn't look that good
Yeah.
now. You know?
Yeah,
so on.
and he made a good point, I think, about The Irishman, which we talked about many years ago, that eventually you just sort of settle in because the movie is so long.
so long,
It's
yeah.
so long, and eventually, as the
And
movie
they age up.
They age
Yeah.
up, so there's less and less of it as the movie progresses. But
I couldn't.
That first hour is rough.
I just can't with that movie in general. I don't know. I just never didn't connect with me. I don't know.
Well, you watched 45-second clips of it on TikTok.
How do you watch movies?
45 seconds in a row on
Thank
TikTok,
you.
yeah. Mhm.
It's got some kind of goo pushing thing underneath. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People
good
like-
pusher. Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah. Trailers ahoy.
Honk.
Mason.
Hello.
Do you want to talk about The Witcher Season 4, that clip?
I do. I'm not familiar with much of The Witcher, honestly.
I
but-
watched most of the first season.
Uh-huh.
And honestly, I didn't like it really.
Did it because there was a sort of a time shifting thing, wasn't
Yeah,
there?
there was that.
That threw me, I think.
And apparently, people who were fans of the games, like because it went further and further away, Henry Cavill apparently clashed with people on it because he's a big fan. He has stepped away, so now it's Liam Hemsworth.
That's right.
Stepping into the wig.
OPSM's Liam Hemsworth.
That's right. I don't know.
That's a brand of spectacles in
It is.
Australia. He did
right.
ads for them.
I mean, it looks how it looks. Looks how it
That's right.
normally
Yeah,
looked.
it's a sort of he's battling some sort of white or ghast or
Yep.
ghoul or a spectre, poltergeist, some sort of thing.
That's right.
And he's using all his skills. He's using sword skill.
But it's a smoke thing.
well,
isn't it?
then he can use magic skill, can't he?
He's got 2 arms, doesn't he?
That's right,
One
and
for
a
magic,
heart.
one for swords.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could-
It's got all the stuff that Witcher fans want and need, I imagine.
It's an interesting choice to put this clip out first. I guess it's to demonstrate that the action, at least, is going to look on par.
Yep.
Oh, Henry Cavill injured his foot, apparently, on Highlander.
Oh,
That's
no.
what happened. Yeah.
And they've shut it down for a bit.
Shut it down for a
Wow.
bit, yeah. I'm not going to watch this. So
Okay, all right.
I don't.
Okay.
I didn't. But I didn't. I was off board before everybody was off board.
That's
I was
great.
off board pretty early. So
You're an early reverse adopter.
thank you.
An early abandoner.
I do. That's true. People say that about me and my kids too.
That's right.
Get out early. No, Mason. I'm a very hands-on dad, and I resent the accusation and the court filings that you've made against me.
I did that as a goof and a prank.
It's a good prank.
I agree. I will probably watch the first episode of this just
Okay.
to see. Like, this feels like maybe it's a fresh start kind of thing.
Definitely. I think
Do
that's
you-
what they're hoping for.
Yeah, I if I had to guess, I would say they're probably going like, we don't have to know any of the previous.
They'll do a
Witcher.
good recap.
Yeah, I'll do a recap.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're
You're gonna watch get into video game?
Am I going to get into
You're
video
gonna
game?
get a video
Unlikely.
game?
Unlikely.
Cool,
yeah.
no worries. All right, Mason. We also got a trailer for Anaconda. This is out December 25th of this year.
That's Christmas Day.
I don't know whether that's a good idea, but whatever.
Cinemas are open.
Avatar. Cinemas are open.
Yeah.
I know where I'll be heading Christmas Day
Go on.
to my family's
Family court.
Family court,
Your
yes.
family's various lawsuits.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
some of which are
They're frivolous from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've inserted myself as the
Not
third
all
party.
of them are frivolous.
No,
what they
that's,
said.
yeah. So this, for people who don't know, and this was rumored. We weren't sure whether to believe it, but the premise is that it's Jack Black and Paul Rudd play 2 guys who really love the movie Anaconda from the 90s.
They watched it when they were kids.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Yeah. That's right.
All right.
All right.
You've dyed your beard, Jack Black. Okay. Yeah.
And they've decided they're going to recreate the movie Anaconda. So it's a sort of a Tropic Thunder style.
I was going to say, it feels
disaster.
like Tropic Thunder light. I don't think it's probably going to be as good.
Because there's not going to be any blackface, is what you're saying.
That's probably not the main reason. I think there's some...
Other reasons.
Yeah, I mean, it's a movie within a movie kind of situation, like
true. Yes.
Tropic Thunder.
But it's a little bit like Be Kind Rewind.
It is.
A lot of Jack Black classics.
Yeah. Well, this is Tom Gormican, who directed Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Oh, so he's a bit meta, isn't he?
He's got a bit going on there.
Because that was the Nicolas Cage Pedro Pascal.
Correct.
Where Nicolas Cage plays himself.
Yeah, he's written on a few... Did you ever see that?
No.
I quite liked it.
Oh.
It didn't do very well, apparently.
Oh.
He wrote the screenplay for Axel F.
Crazy Frog.
He's from Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh.
I know.
Aren't we all?
Yep. This is also the kind of year where I stop seeing movies.
What do you mean?
I'm just busy. Christmas.
Christmas.
You know what I mean?
Christmas.
I
Yeah.
don't have time to... It's not Lord of the...
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Busy. Christmas Day. A shock of white hair.
No.
Bit fat.
No. I was in
Big tum.
No.
Big tum.
Drunk.
Beard full of cookie crumbs.
Slaves. Little slaves.
Workshop full of slaves in the back that I just walk past every time that I come here to record the podcast, and I just look away and I don't think about it. Are you some kind of capitalist?
Correct.
Wow.
I was telling my son today because we were at a shopping center. I'm like, you know, what I'm going to do when I'm older. I would like to have a run as a mall shopping center Santa,
Wow.
just to give it a go.
Okay.
You know, I think I'd be good at it.
Do you think malls will still be around as a
Fuck
concept?
Yeah, man, I'll make sure of it.
Okay.
And that's
you
what-
might have to do it around like a burning oil drum in a field, in the
None of it
ruins
was
of a
like that.
mall.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm going to be like the kids. I'm like, I'm going to come to your house. That's what I'm telling them.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be on Christmas. It could be any time.
That's right. I'm anytime Santa, which isn't good for you.
Anyway, I was really enjoying that.
Anytime you're bad, I pounce.
So yeah, I'm also in this trailer. They hire a real snake to recreate Anaconda.
Yep.
And that is quickly dispatched off, and then they discover, there is a real snake.
There's a real snake.
And it's real. It's a real big snake too.
Real big snake. It's like a big anaconda.
You know that band, Real Big Snake? No, never mind. Okay. It looks fun.
It does look fun. Yeah, I agree.
So I support it and I endorse it. I
Yes.
give this movie 10 thumbs up. That's all the news, I suspect.
Wow.
Let's do the topic of the show, Mason. Okay. Genevieve V is back. Season 2.
Very exciting.
How long since the last season, Mason?
A year?
I think it's longer.
2
It's
years?
at least 2.
Because it was the first season came before season 4 of The Boys.
2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Back in the olden days.
Yeah, all the cast are old now.
They're so old now.
God, get over being old.
Yeah.
Get young.
Get young.
Like
Nice.
us.
Yeah, nice. That's our new slogan. Get young.
Like us.
Like us. Listen to the Weekly Planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's back on Amazon Prime to a lot of people's surprise.
That's right, yeah.
With a 3-episode drop, which is not unusual for The Boys. That's normally how they do things now.
That's right.
What do you think the story was?
Oh, come on, mate. All right.
It's been no time at all. It hasn't been 2 years.
It's been no time at all. It's about the students at Godolphin University, or GodU.
Yep.
That's a metaphor.
Who's played by that guy from Wicked who's dating Ariana
It's the guy from
Grande.
Wicked. That's a
I
surprise.
was like, is that guy from Wicked?
It is the guy from Wicked, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
But anyway, so set in the universe of The Boys.
Yep.
This is a university where all the soups, all the young kids who were injected with Compound V as infants.
Yeah.
Here's where they come to learn the ropes of being a superhero, which for the most part just means becoming an actor eventually.
Yes, that's
Very
right.
few of them are actually involved in any superheroing.
Yeah,
They're just
none of their powers are really even that.
no, because we've got obviously we've got woman who can control her blood.
Yep.
It's a metaphor. Woman who's an influencer. That's a metaphor.
Woman who's big and small.
Big and small. That's a metaphor.
Because of confidence.
Because of confidence and anorexia and stuff. I think.
That's
bulimia. That's the one.
That's right.
Then there's person who can change their gender. That's a metaphor.
That's a metaphor as well.
That's a metaphor
That's
as
straight
well.
up. That's one of the biggest metaphors.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Others. Someone who can literally influence people with touch.
I said her.
Oh, I thought you meant because a bunch of them are influencers.
A bunch of them are
influencers. Which
That's
one you
true.
meant specifically.
Yeah, but at the end of the last season, a bunch of them rose up and were like, let's go on a human killing rampage.
Yeah.
But then the 4 least awful ones stopped it. But then Homelander shows up and he's like, come on, guys. You shouldn't
Listen
do
to me.
good. You got to do evil
Listen
like
to
me,
me, I'm
Homelander.
Homelander.
And then
I'm not a metaphor for anyone. Despite
right.
what everybody associated with this show has
That's
said.
right. I'm just a cool guy with laser eyes. And then he goes to laser eyes everybody, and then it cuts to black. But then the 4 good guys, they've now been imprisoned. They haven't been lasered to bits.
They haven't.
They've been imprisoned, but now they're on the hook for the massacre.
They're on the hook.
Everybody's claiming they're doing it. It's just some classic fake news,
Oh, yeah.
which is a metaphor.
It is. We don't know what for.
Yeah. But at the start of this season, they're out.
Yeah.
Well, 3 of them are out. Unfortunately, real world events. Chance Perdomo, who played Andre, passed away. He was in a motorcycle accident.
Age
He died.
27,
So they've
really
sort
sad.
of tried to incorporate this into the show
Yes.
because at the start of this season, there's only of the 4, there's only the 3 of them, and it's sort of the mystery of this first arc is kind of they're keeping a secret what happened to him.
Yeah.
And so they
apparently never were going to recast.
Yeah.
And it was a 5-episode arc of his story. So
Okay.
I mean, he was a main character. So
Yeah, absolutely.
they had to retool the whole
yeah,
thing.
so I think they had to retool it. I think they've done a pretty good job considering.
I think it was also a really good idea, and I don't know whether this was always the case, but to give his dad a more prominent role, I think that's great.
Yeah.
I think he's really good as well.
So his dad is Polarity, who is sort of
Yeah.
a Magneto-style character. He can control magnetic.
Yeah.
He's got magnetic abilities, and so his son's inherited that. But he's also inherited the fact that every time they use their powers, they get like cellular damage, and so he's got
brain.
he's got brain lesions, and so it's implied that his character, Chance Perdomo's character, has that as well. So at the start of this season, they're basically just let out.
Yeah.
I suspect probably the
I mean, they built all the sets.
yeah, that's true. They did. They have that
you know.
university to work on.
Exactly.
They
It does feel a bit like just a reset.
I think I suspect probably the plot was going to be them finding their way out of the facility they've been imprisoned in. But in this, it's just a sort of a reset. What they've had to do instead is, and again, it's a lot of this is pretty on the nose current events.
I mean, it's the most kind of like
Even
this
more
is
so than the
cancel
boys.
culture. This
Yeah.
is I can't believe you're a woke soy, whatever. It's just that. It's honestly, it's fucking exhausting.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Not because it's like it's bad. It's just because that is just what's happening.
I think everybody in this does a good job. The actor who plays Marie, who's the main character, I think she's doing a great job.
Yep.
I think all the main,
they're very good.
The remaining main three are
It's
good.
just that I guess if there was an issue with it for me, it's just the boys. It's just what it always is. And what
do you
the
want
world
some
kind of-
exploding exploding out of a man's buttocks? Oh, you'll get it.
Do you want a man crawling out of another man's buttocks? You'll get that
You'll
too.
get that too, yeah. So at the start of this season, they're let out, and basically they have to, do a public pledge.
They were actually doing good.
They're actually doing good.
But what
they've
specific-
they've turned the narrative again.
But what
yeah.
specifically?
But we don't know.
They don't really say.
But they
Or they did, I don't know.
Yeah, because I suspect God U has plans for them.
Yeah.
There's a new dean.
New dean is suspicious.
Because the previous dean wanted to create that virus that'll kill all the soups.
Yeah.
And so now she's been done with.
Yeah.
And the
there was a previous dean before that who was killed by the Arnold Schwarzenegger's son.
Correct. Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Yes.
Guest role as himself.
Guest role as himself. And then there was another dean after
Correct,
that.
yes.
And now there's this dean.
Who's doing a great job.
He's awesome.
Yeah,
I like him a lot.
he's very, what's his name? Is it Hamish Linklater?
Yeah, he's in Midnight Mass.
He is in Midnight Mass.
He's very good.
And he's the voice of Batman in something.
He is
Although
in that new Batman animated series.
right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. But he's good.
I
What's his
agree.
deal?
Got weird powers or something.
We don't know yet, though, do we?
No.
He blends all his food.
Oh.
Did you see that?
I mean,
he puts
I
a
saw him.
chicken in a blender. He's eating a chicken milkshake. What's
Milkshake.
going there?
Some people do it.
Nobody does that. Oh, wait, you do it, don't you?
Some people are doing
You
it.
would
We
do
don't
it.
know who's doing it. We don't know who's blending their chicken, freezing it into little cubes, and then eating it. We don't know who's doing that.
Correct, yes. But yeah, his name's Cypher, which is suitable because that's, he's mysterious. He is a Cypher.
There was a part of me that was like, oh, maybe he doesn't have any powers.
Maybe.
But then if you see like the upcoming weeks, there is something.
Yes,
He's got something. Maybe some premonition powers potentially.
I think
There's a moment where he goes, the influencer, who literally influences people, goes to touch him and he's like...
Goes to blend her hand in the blender, in the chicken blender.
Yeah,
the remaining hand.
Yeah.
Her other hand got blown
exploded.
off. Yeah.
I was like, oh, her arm grew back. No, it didn't.
Yeah.
No, it didn't.
I think there's scope for that because Marie's power set is all to do with blood and it's so the some of the overarching plot of this we're jumping all over the place, but some of the overarching plot of this first 3 episodes is that the dean is taking a bunch of the students and putting them in kind of test facilities
Hunger Games.
to see if they can sort of expand on their powers, increase their powers, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Marie has shown the ability to sort of, stop people from bleeding to death and etc. So I wonder if there might be some sort of scope for like increased healing powers in others because thus far she can only really control her own blood. But, we've seen Claudia...
Oh, no, because she can explode.
Oh, yes.
We've seen she exploded that woman's arm in season 1. But
so maybe
she mostly uses her own, though.
Yeah, so like can she use it to heal other people or like we don't know yet. But,
Yeah, it's because there's a greater conspiracy going on here.
Yeah.
It is also very much built into the current timeline of the boys. It's where like Starlight is on the run. It's clearly like end of days for the mainline series.
That is true. Yeah,
This works into that.
Do you think that this series will have additional seasons after the boys?
I think they'll try.
Yeah.
I think it'll be like The Walking Dead where they'll keep bumping some stuff out. Yeah.
Do you think it might?
Everyone will get their own spin-off in France or whatever The Walking Dead is doing.
Do you think that it'll be more of an optimistic show going forward?
I don't think so.
Okay, right.
No, I don't really know.
Yeah, okay.
I think it'll reflect what is happening, which is all bad.
Yes, absolutely. That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some. I will probably return to this every few episodes.
Yeah,
I'll wait
you're
until
not invested to jump in
not
every
hugely,
week,
but I think maybe every 2 or 3 episodes I'll jump. I'll watch it 2 or 3 in a block, perhaps.
Let me ask you this, Mason.
Yes.
As a man of great taste,
Thank you.
you are drinking a Sprite, 0 sugar.
Correct. It's got natural flavour.
I mean, I did provide it.
You did.
So
it's true.
really,
I didn't bring my own.
No, I also choose all your clothes.
It's true.
But
today the same flannel I wore yesterday.
that's right.
Thank you.
Is it Because let's do some spoilers.
Yeah.
It's the best series ever. It's still where it is.
I think,
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it is now also in an era where, we're getting like a Superman and whatever, and there is like this kind of lean towards optimism in a time where like, wouldn't it be nice if someone was
See,
nice?
that's what I was wondering. I was wondering if maybe
That's
in
what it's gonna
subsequent
become,
seasons,
yeah.
because I don't think this is true necessarily, but I think it's an option that, of course, the final season of The Boys is going to be the end of presumably the Seven, and or it could end in a horrible, negative way. It could end with Homelander taking over the world, and all the boys are dead.
They can't do the comic ending.
No,
because they've nixed that from what they've done in the main series.
But
Butch is just going to beat him to death. I think.
It's going to beat him to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if maybe there is scope, and I'm not necessarily saying they're going to take this route, but there is scope that this new generation of soups is like, well, maybe we'll do a more positive thing. Maybe we'll actually do some saving of the world as opposed to just being photo opportunities and influencing and etc.
Sure, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, best series ever, I would say. So when a mainline character shows up, like the Deep shows up, she's Starlight for a bit, there's references and images of other characters which will probably make appearances. Does that mean anything to you? Are you like, wow, that's exciting? Or is it just... I think this series is strong enough in itself where it doesn't matter whether those things
I think so too,
happen.
Yeah. Nice to see Annie January, though.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. What do you think? You're like, wow, the Deep's here. Chance or Chase Crawford, whatever his name is.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. I do like the Deep as a character, though.
Yeah, he is good, yeah.
Yeah, he's very funny. Yeah.
That being the thing about...
Because he's the worst, just to clarify.
This is superficial of me, but I think that... it's not that exciting necessarily when one of these characters shows up because they're not visually spectacular, really.
Okay, yeah.
So, like, the Deep shows up. Yeah, he's a guy.
Yeah.
He's just walking around. He doesn't do anything.
Around, yeah. It does make sense that he would also turn up and do, like, the new pledges for sorority, not sorority, what are they called? Fraternities, yeah.
Yeah.
And all of that.
Yeah.
I think what was a perspective that I thought was interesting was there is an episode that does a little bit of a focus on a normal person who works within the university and just how terrifying that is.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because someone could cough and all your bones fall out.
Exactly, that's right, yeah.
And just, she gets x-rayed on the way in, by this like lecherous security guard. She's just living in constant fear.
Yeah, and in this universe, like all your bones fall out, and then they would just go, well, it was a tragic accident.
Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I don't know whether that character's going to get more play, but I thought that was, it would be. It would be terrifying being around any of those people.
Agreed, yeah.
Because they're all lunatics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think also, what was I going to say? Okay. Do you think because they're talking about Marie should find a new way to use her powers because she has to cut her hand to shoot blood everywhere. What do you think that might look like potentially? Just exploding people?
Yeah, yeah. Or she carries a big sack of her own blood.
Oh yeah, that could work too.
Big blood sack.
Yeah, yeah, just
carried around
like a Ghostbusters proton pack.
Ghostbusters proton pack. Yeah,
the blood.
Yeah.
Because it's not like. Because she's supposed to be one of the most powerful superheroes. I mean, because she survived a blast from Homelander.
Well, I mean, we don't know. She did.
You think she's dead?
No, I'm saying maybe he didn't shoot her.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
because all we see, like in the previous season, all we see is he uses his laser vision, then they wake up.
Yeah.
So maybe he lasered something over her head and dropped a brick on her or something.
Does he have no, he would have a settings control on that, wouldn't he? Because he has gone through somebody's head and it's like a slow thing.
Oh, do you think he has stun? Do you think he has stun mode?
Yeah, and other times he would just cut a person in half.
Yeah.
So
I don't think he has that fine a control. I think it's death or nothing. Really.
Remember he got what's her name, the woman that used to run Vought, and he did it to her face, and it's like a slow kind of melting of her head.
I think. I think if he actually lasered any of those characters, you'd know about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think he just, I don't know, maybe it's a warning shot.
Maybe it is.
We don't know. I mean, I assume at some point we might see the flashback to that and what he actually did. But
yeah, potentially. Yeah. Do you think he's going to show up?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
What about the love stuff? Love stories.
Sure, okay.
There's various interpersonal relationships.
Oh, yes.
At work. Mm-hmm. And, how's that working for you?
It's all right.
Yeah. It's all right.
No, because there isn't. I mean, I would say most of the stuff in The Boys like that is sort of played for laughs.
Yeah.
It's like people sleeping with each other for like status or for like to get
or someone's a shapeshifter and it's awful.
Yeah, or it's awful. Yeah, I don't know.
There is like an actual love story in this though.
Yeah.
Which I thought was interesting.
It's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's some other loose ends in this that we'll probably clear up at some point? There's a vault.
There is a vault.
Who's in the vault? Is it the guy from Wicked?
Do you think it's the guy from Wicked? He's
think
still
it might
alive
be.
or whatever?
Yeah,
He's got superpowers?
maybe what's left of him. I don't know. Maybe
just his head or whatever.
Just his head and some tentacles that came out his butt or whatever.
Yeah, man, that's good stuff.
I don't know. Well, I mean, is that the play here? I've seen some people suggest that maybe Cypher is the son of that guy.
Okay, yeah.
Or he is connected in some way, and his goal here is to find a way to get this guy's make him young again, or make him maybe he's in bits behind that door, and
it's part of Marie's power.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need here. The goal here is to produce a Fountain of Youth style situation.
Okay, yeah. So the opposite of a virus that kills superheroes.
Yes.
Interesting, Mason. Yeah. I wonder whether at the end of this season...
I keep feeding he's my dad, and I keep feeding him chicken milkshakes, and he doesn't come back to life.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe he's living within him. Like it's going to be like a Klaatu. No, who's the guy from
Total Recall? Yeah, something like that.
Living in his chest or something.
I mean, maybe this guy... Because we don't know, like, Godolkin... Does he have any...
Like living heirs or...
Well, we don't. I mean, maybe
him.
he's puppeteering this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe this guy's a cipher because he's not a real guy.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just like a
puppet.
Maybe he's a puppet
guy.
Maybe
like a Snoke.
Yeah, maybe he's a Snoke. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We can only hope.
But do you think also at the end of this season it's going to be season 3 where we're still all at Genevieve University or whatever?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, they can film there, so...
Absolutely, it's free.
Built that canteen or whatever.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
cool.
built the tuck shop.
They did.
Yeah.
Got some reviews here, Mason.
Okay.
From people in the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates group. Thank you to Fidel, I think he put up the thread. Gabrielle says, living in this country is so exhausting that I literally forgot this was coming out.
Yeah. And then you switch it on and it's like, oh, it's the same as life now.
Oh, it's woke Antifa, blah, blah, blah. Someone's screaming into their phone. Cool.
Yeah.
Mike says, as someone living in the US, I don't really think I can watch this show anymore. It's one thing to watch a parody of fascism when you have a doddering old fool as president. It's another to watch a parody of fascism where the fascists are actively getting rid of freedoms and democratic norms. Not saying the show isn't good. It is, but I'm just not capable of watching it. Yep. It's like when they made that Brendan Gleeson Donald Trump show in like 2020, and it's like,
no,
what are you doing? Like this is still happening, or it just happened.
I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Brendan Gleeson was Trump.
Yep.
Huh.
I'll show you.
Was it about a particular scandal or anything?
I think it was just all of it as it was happening.
Oh yeah, great.
Yeah. What was the show called? The Comedy Rule. It was a mini-series.
Don't remember that at all.
Came out in
the Comey Rule?
No, it's the Comey Rule. I didn't say that. Oh, man.
I mean, Comedy Rules.
It was aired in 2 parts.
Okay.
The series follows FBI Director James Comey in his run-up to the 2016 election. Sounds great.
I remember the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Night 1 and Night 2. Those are the names of the episodes.
That's terrific.
Yeah. Reviews. People are like, it's fine. Great. Sam says, I had no idea this was dropping until I saw it on Prime yesterday. Watch episode 1. Still good stuff that keeps you on the edge of your toes. It feels like the natural successor where the boys universe should go, as the main boy story feels like it's already done. And Dallas says, so far so good. I keep the quality up, and it's a good representation of the current political climate, and that part makes me sad.
Yeah.
Don't worry, it's just TV.
It's just TV, don't worry about it. And in a way, by watching this show, you've done your part.
Exactly.
So,
we're all contributing in our own ways.
Just sit back and relax.
This review is, in a way, the best kind of activism.
I think so too.
Safe.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Safe from another country.
Yeah,
for
that's
now.
right. Mhm. Yeah, for now. Yeah. Don't worry, Anthony Albanese will make this illegal before too long.
Absolutely. One of the all-time weakest... I don't say that word on this podcast, Mason.
Right.
I don't say it, and I nearly did. Let's get on with it. That was more of a,
That was very funny, though. I don't know if that'll play while people are listening to it, but live, you censoring yourself just slightly too late. Very funny.
All right, you know what it's time for?
What's it time for?
What we reading?
Oh, what we gonna read.
Woo! I mean, he only got in because the last guy was so bad.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like he...
And we didn't know this guy was equally as bad yet.
All right.
I'm doing the thing. What are we reading today?
This is a great segment of the show,
It is a great segment.
and it's non-political.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, I did watch The Paper, and that's somewhat political because it's
Is it?
about a newspaper. No,
Okay.
not really.
James, in a way, all art is political, even a spin-off that is clearly intended to ride off the success of a massive previous sitcom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that you would say that. I watched all 10-ish episodes.
Okay. Was that a quick watch?
Yeah, it's all right. I think it's like Parks and Rec and The Office. I think it's a stronger start than both of those.
Okay. Would you say it's a stronger start than the Australian The Office?
I watched 1.5 episodes.
I
of
watched
that,
1.5
and I thought it was
episodes of that
fine.
also, yeah.
And it's probably gone forever.
Yeah.
It was fine, the Australian Office. The Paper, I think is a stronger start. I don't know why they didn't have Donald. How do you say his name?
Donal, apparently.
Gleeson.
It's Donal Gleeson.
Just make him Irish. Like, why is he doing this American?
There's...
I know there is an English guy in it, which maybe they're like, well, people will get confused if there's an English guy and an Irish
Are they
guy.
brothers? They'll say.
Yeah, exactly.
Are those two brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird that, like...
He's got some comedy chops, though.
Yeah, there's no particular reason why he couldn't be an Irish guy who moved to America and now he runs a paper. I
Exactly.
assume, you know?
But I think... and you know, he's different than Steve Carell, who's different than what's Leslie Knope? What's her name?
Amy
Poehler. Yeah, so it's not just a copy of any of those. I think you know, like Oscar Nunez is back. Tim Key's great.
Oh right,
okay. He's very funny in it as well.
Great.
Yeah, it's pretty okay.
Now you watched the entire season.
Yeah.
Did you watch it in one sitting or did you do it over
I probably
several
watched
days?
it over a couple of days.
Okay,
I mean, it's like 25-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you are familiar with The Office and Parks and Rec and I guess Brooklyn Nine-Nine and I guess Modern Family and whatever. It's like that.
Would you say... See, I think the thing that kept people watching The Office and Parks and Rec is like there's the ongoing relationships and like is there a love interest in the show?
There is that.
Okay.
I think that
do you feel like that it is... Does it feel organic, or does it feel like no? We're gonna attempt to replicate The Office.
It does feel a bit like that,
Rec.
and it's also like you can see from the get go what it's going to be, which I guess you also could in the original The Office or whatever. And then maybe they kind of tip that too far too early,
right?
And then because what they're going to have to do now, which is also you wind it back a bit for a season, and they date other people, and then you bring them back together, and that's what's going to happen. It's the Ross and Rachel, etc.
Okay.
Anyway, totally fine, inoffensive, some decent jokes in it.
That's
Oscar's great as well, like because you know he's a minor player in this, but he's funny, he's good.
Yeah, absolutely.
What have you been watching? I got another thing I want to talk about.
Well, I got two things.
Two
I
things.
finally
Mason's two things.
Mason's two things.
Two
Here they are.
things for you. You can listen to him talk about them, but you can't watch them.
That's
These are
right.
yours.
Yeah, these are mine. I've claimed them as my two things. And even though they were both good, not allowed.
No.
Ordinarily, I'd recommend them, but in this part of the segment, claiming them.
And people might think, oh, but surely Mason would let James watch these things. No.
No, absolutely not. No.
Yeah. Sorry, what are your two
We
things?
established one rule. When we started this podcast, we established the rule. When we recommend something, the other person's not allowed to consume that content.
Correct.
I watched the movie Eddington finally, which is the newish Ari Aster film.
Do you think I'd enjoy that?
Yes.
But I couldn't watch it.
No, you couldn't watch it. I wouldn't recommend you watch it.
Yeah.
So it's starring Joaquin Phoenix and Pedro Pascal.
Oh, yeah.
And it's set in a small town called Eddington in New Mexico, and it's set in May of 2020. So
Oh my God, Mason.
it's right in the pocket of COVID lockdowns and et cetera. And boy, it's stressful.
Yeah.
Feels stressful. Like
Cool.
I think it's a very entertaining watch, and I think it's very good. But it's these two men who have a past together who've grown up in
a kissing past.
No, not a kissing past. Although one of them kissed somebody else's wife in the past or something. But
so there is a kissing
one
past.
of them's the sheriff and one of them's the mayor of the town, and the sheriff decides that he's fed up, he's jack of it. He's fed up to the back teeth of all these, mask mandates and standing 6 feet apart and all this sort of stuff. So he's going to run for mayor as well, and just the wheels fall off, and it's a whole thing. It gets pretty hectic.
Okay.
But it really brought back some bad memories, and that's deliberate. Like it's interesting. Like straight away, it's just this. It's one of the first pieces of media that's like, hey, remember that terrible time?
Yeah.
We're all trying to forget it, but do you remember this?
Yeah.
Do you remember you remember this?
Did
And I'm
it feel too soon for you, or like?
I tell you what, when all that stuff happened at the time, and in a way it's still going on.
In a way.
I'm like, all right, we'll just get through this. But watching it at the time, I'm like, watching this movie, I'm like, I think that time aged me 10 years, honestly.
I don't think that time should have counted.
Oh, it's just we should take it off our ages?
Yeah, but also like genetically.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Mhm.
I had a baby in that time.
That's true, you did. It's normally not possible for a man, but you did
Not
it.
possible, but I did it, and I'm proud of myself.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a bit like I would say Ari Aster is known for like, you know, a little some provocative
last thing
stuff.
he did before this?
He did Beau is Afraid, which was
I
also a
haven't watched
Joaquin
that.
Phoenix movie.
Yeah. Was Beau afraid at the end of the day?
He
He's
was.
39. I hate that.
Yeah, it's bad, isn't it?
Oh, he did Midsummer.
Oh yeah, that's true. He did that
forgot
as
he
well.
did
Yeah.
that, yeah.
There's a bit, you know how there's often the right wing conspiracy theory of like all left wing movements are fake and George Soros is paying for them and
Yeah.
you know, etc.
Yeah, he pays very well, I should say.
There's a bit in this where he's gone out of his way to be like, that's true, actually. Like, I don't think he believes that, but he's thrown that in. Like, without getting too far into it, there's a bit in it where, you know how, like, people, no, oh God, and this is current events as well, isn't it? But, like, you know how there's like, well, Antifa isn't, it's not an organic movement. George Soros is paying for Antifa super soldiers to get on private planes and fly to these places and
That's
cause
true.
havoc.
Yep.
In this movie, he's like, yeah, that's true, actually. That's actually true. That's actually happening. And again, I don't think he believes that, but he's thrown that in there
Wow.
as a deliberate means to
Well, I
be
don't
like,
think anybody who believes that is going to watch this anyway.
no,
to be
I don't think
honest.
that's true as well.
I don't think
but it
anybody's
is. I
watching
like it. It's a dark comedy that gets darker and darker as the movie progresses, and it does make you uncomfortable. But you know, as they say, as Simon Pegg said in his Criterion Closet video, sometimes being uncomfortable is the point. And that's the first time anyone's ever said that.
I don't like that, Mason. I like being comfortable. I like
What's your second thing, and then I'll do the second thing.
Mine, I just want to talk about Peacemaker. The last two
yeah.
episodes have been quite short.
Yeah,
And it feels like it should have been one episode.
Interesting. I've been hearing that. I'm hearing that it's running out of story.
Yeah, I think because
I'm behind.
apparently
I'm
things
episodes
are,
behind.
Things are really going to kick off apparently in the last three, which
Yeah,
is
right.
where we're coming up on.
Because
But
they're going to show us Batman.
yeah, but
They've
I
cast
think
Batman.
I think maybe
they're going to cast us. They've cast three Batman.
Batman.
The last three episodes, and we're going to pick which one we want.
Good. I choose Brandon Sklimlar.
Well, I'm choosing Matt Nee, and we've got a third guy as well. It's James Gunn in a bat suit.
James Gunn is
He's
back.
cast himself. He can't help himself.
I think that's
He's
brilliant.
a maniac.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think this is. I don't know whether this is a result of like they need more airtime, like they want more episodes so they could stretch this out over HBO Max or whatever, or
For
run more
subscription
ads and
purposes,
whatever.
yeah. Mhm.
But it, or maybe it's because like he wrote so much. Like he wrote Superman, he wrote every episode of this, he wrote every episode of Creature Commander, and he did Peacemaker season 1. Plus he's overlooking the DCU. It's a lot.
Yeah. You think it's spread a little thin?
Maybe for these two, it definitely
Okay.
feels that way.
I know Michael Rooker has debuted at this point.
Yes.
How's he doing in this?
I mean, he's great.
Okay, great.
He fights an eagle.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
How's Tim Meadows doing?
The best.
Yeah, he's the best, isn't he?
People have said it's a little vigilante light because
Right,
he's a very interesting character, but he hasn't done much as vigilante as of yet. I think that will
Yeah.
change. He keeps talking about like, then wouldn't it be cool if there's another version of him in the other dimension? I think
Yeah.
we're going to see what that looks like.
He's either going to be much better or much worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the same.
Or the same, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, but no, it is good, but it just feels like that. It's just before the tipping point.
Yes.
But this could have been because each episode. I think last week's one, was like 27 minutes.
Okay.
And then like 10 minutes of credits or whatever.
Okay.
And if you take that one and the previous episode, that could have been one
Yeah, of course,
50-minute
yeah.
episode.
That's
you know?
right, yeah.
So, but I don't know.
Interesting.
What am I to say? I don't know anything.
Yeah.
And that's why people like me.
Because you don't know anything and you'll never
I'm a
make an
beautiful
opinion
himbo.
on anything.
I'll
That's
never
right.
learn.
Exactly, yeah.
What's your second thing?
Ooh, show and tell time. Show and tell time.
Now, just to be clear, I cannot look at this.
You can't look at it. I can show it. I'm going to show it to you, but you must.
I
avert
can't
your
hold
eyes.
it either, can I?
No, you cannot.
Okay,
no,
cool.
that's right. I read the first collected edition
Oh!
of The New Gods. So this is written by. Actually, you can't hold it.
This
It's written
is
by
great.
Ram V and illustrated by Various. But it's great. It's the DC's New Gods, which of course is the
Fuck, look at that.
yeah.
That's awesome.
There's an assortment of artists, but mostly Evan Cagle, I think. And it's the first. So Ram V, prior to this, we've talked about. He created The Many Deaths of Layla Starr, which was
Yes.
an independent comic.
Did we read that? Or you read that?
I read that. It's
Yeah.
about death having to return to Earth Or Death decides to come to Earth because
I read the first issue of
Yeah,
that,
because
yeah.
Death will soon be cured, so
Yeah.
she's got nothing to do. So she's like, I'm gonna go to Earth and basically I'm gonna cause some havoc, basically. But Ramvi really gets, I think, the Jack Kirby New Gods vibe, which is Eric von Daniken's Chariots of the Gods. You know,
Yes.
magic is technology, and technology is magic, and gods are aliens, and aliens are gods. And all the artists are doing a bang up job. It looks incredible. It's great.
Is this just set after the last Miracle Man run? Mr. Miracle. Because they've still got the baby and...
It is set, yeah.
Is it in that continuity?
I don't know where that continuity is.
Yeah, fair point.
I think they've taken that aspect because the previous one we've talked about is the Mr. Miracle Tom King written book. And many of Tom King's stuff is set in like a vague continuity that maybe main continuity, but maybe isn't. I think this has taken some aspects of that, like Mr. Miracle and Big Barda have a child, and they've just gone, but this is set in the main DC universe.
Cool, man.
Yeah,
I like this a lot. Can I have this?
you can't have it. Also, you're not allowed. Yeah,
I won't give you anything in return if that makes a difference.
that would help a lot, actually. Yeah.
Is that the only volume that they've released?
There are more issues, but
Yes,
then they haven't
but
been
not
collected
yet. Yeah.
This, of course, I got from All Star Comics in Melbourne.
Oh, and it says All In under the DC label.
That's true, yeah.
And we are.
Yeah, we are. Ramvi writer, artist Evan Cagle, Jorge Fornes, Jesse Longerin, Riccardo Federici, Bernard Chang, Andrew McLean, Philippe Andrade. Great stuff. Look at all this stuff.
It's incredible.
Look at this Chariots of the Gods nonsense. I love it. So good. People should
That
check it
image,
out.
it's only a small one of Mr. Miracle standing on the car and the... God, that's good stuff, Mason.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a shame I'll never read it.
Many recommendations. Do you have another recommendation?
I know that was my two for the week.
wow.
I do want to, because I do want to talk about Batman. What was that one? Whatever I did, the '88 one that I mentioned earlier. I'll try and read that this week and talk
yes,
about it
nice.
next week. But also, like we said, Tron comics at BigSandwich.com.
That's right.
If you don't want me to get exhausted by Tron in an audio format, Mason.
Yes.
Let's move on to the next segment of the show.
It's letters.
It is the letters segment of the show.
Time for letters. And as such, we have
As is tradition.
as is tradition, we've got a theme for letters.
Mm-hmm.
The classic one was letters, oh letters, we love you. Some letters, they're only a day away. You know they're here right now. We're going to do letters.
Letters are important
Letters are very
in
important.
terms of correspondence.
That's
In
right.
terms of getting your pen license.
How would we communicate on the Oregon Trail if not for letters?
That's right.
And dysentery.
And dysentery.
Did we play that as kids?
We didn't
Oregon
really
Trail?
do it here, no.
I think it existed though.
I don't know. We had other situations going on.
That's true.
You know, we didn't have one video game.
Yeah, we had the Echuca Moama Trail. You took your Toyota Corolla up the
Absolutely.
Echuca Moama
Up the
Trail.
Murray River.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you died of gastro.
You did.
You died of gastro from a bad sausage roll you got at the servo.
Yeah, and I know,
That's what it said.
like, we're joking, but that still happens.
Yeah, it still happens and is real.
So if you do want to reach the show,
That's right.
hashtag, no, we don't do that because Twitter's awful and I don't open it. But, oh no, I plugged, you know what? Lawrence did a video.
Yes,
Probably
he did.
mention this next week on Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk.
Yes.
I will mention this another time. I forgot to mention up top, but it's incredible.
So this is Lawrence who edits many of the Caravan
Yes.
of Garbage videos. Whenever Ben and Lawrence do one of their own videos,
Yep.
and they can find some time
That's right.
because they've got a lot of work to do. Sometimes we just email them and we're like, hey, Ben and Lawrence,
Yep.
we recorded a new Caravan of Garbage, but we didn't turn the microphones on. Can you fix that? And they have to do all that.
That's
They have
right.
to fix the whole thing. But whenever they put one of their own videos out, always worth a watch, I think.
Absolutely. So this is Lawrence's first as well. So it's called Is Dunkirk Chris Nolan's Best Movie? Oh. I don't know about that. But he has 563 subscribers already, which is awesome. So if people want to go and see that, which they should, and support it, then they also should.
That's right.
Yeah, he's I would say, a generational talent. Would you agree with that?
I would say so too.
Yeah, exactly.
He is the current Robert Redford of making videos on YouTube
About Dunkirk.
about Dunkirk.
Yeah,
certainly,
that's right.
That's right.
And where will he go from here? I think he should stop. I think this is his...
He speaks.
Well, not because he hasn't got room to grow.
Yeah.
He's done all the growing.
That's true.
This is excellent.
Yep.
Yeah. But definitely give that a watch. I'll link it below. But I think, I'll mention it up top next week as well.
That's right.
Because not that he didn't even ask me to fucking mention it here, but I meant to, and I didn't. I'm busy.
Yeah, you got stuff going on.
Anyway,
We're
Planet
busy recording stuff and then not turning the microphones
yeah, that's
on.
right. And but also there's a Planet Broadcasting Great Mates thread every week.
That's right.
Where if you do want to send a letter or type a comment, which we may or may not respond to, and Mason is in the Gmail every week at
That's right.
weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com.
Here's one I wanted to mention this up top. This is an email from Dominic. He actually sent this to offer us free stuff. We probably are not in a position to accept the free stuff, but I thought I'd plug it.
I'm always in a
good
position
idea.
to accept free stuff. Is it money?
This is from Dominic, long-time listener, first-time caller. I run a company called Backyard Cinema, and I'm currently touring Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet with a live choir.
Whoa!
We're hosting a week of screenings at the Astor Theatre in St Kilda, and I thought it would be crazy of me not to invite you, seeing as I am in your backyard. This is
week.
Tuesday, the 23rd of September to Sunday, 28th of September, and matinee shows Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I think people should check that out.
That's right.
If you haven't seen Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet, great stuff.
It's incredible
work.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I would say just maybe go to the Astor Theatre's website. It's probably on there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or Backyard Theatre.
Yeah. I honestly, I haven't seen it in so long. It sounds like an incredible way to see it. But
yeah.
no, if you're in the area, if you can make that sounds incredible.
Seeing anything at the Astor is a great experience.
Oh my God. It's such an experience.
Huge screen, huge
laughs.
Huge laughs.
Huge Jackman.
Yes. All those things.
Yeah.
But people should check that out. I think.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a letter, Mason.
Go ahead.
It's from Josh, who says, question of both of you gents. When did movies really start becoming a significant part in your life? From just going to the movies casually to full-on commitment. Is it your childhood or something? Did something radicalize you into this? Perhaps trauma of some sort. Thanks, boys. I mean, yeah, everyone likes movies.
Yeah.
I guess from a young age, but being a teenager.
Being a teenager, and I think on Tuesdays you get like $5.50 tickets.
Yeah, man.
Or some $5.50 tickets or something like that.
And that's when also you start to watch stuff that you couldn't watch before or wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
I remember watching American History X and being like, holy shit. I've never
You
seen
can just
something
do
like
this?
before. Yeah. Not the things in the movie.
Oh, right.
But you could make a movie like that. So, I had a lot of moments like that being a teenager, and then, I don't know, we just kind of kept doing that, I guess.
doing that.
Yeah. And now we still do. And movies are good.
Movies are good.
Yeah.
The movie-going experience is good.
Sometimes.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
Here's an email from Kevin. Good morning, gents. I was listening to the recent episode of the podcast where you spoke about the fate of the Highlander movie due to Henry Cavill's injury.
Yes.
So he's been listening to this episode,
Absolutely. I think so.
Well, I knew the movie was happening. This was my first time hearing that Russell Crowe would be playing the role of Ramirez, the Spaniard, played previously by Sean Connery, who famously did not move an inch off his Scottish accent.
No.
Slight correction there, Kevin. He's an Egyptian.
Oh, yeah, he is, isn't he?
He's Egyptian, and then he takes a Spanish name, but he has a Scottish accent.
Yes.
And Conor McLeod.
Yeah.
What's that guy's name?
He's Scottish. Oh, the Christopher Lambert.
Christopher Lambert. Where's he from?
Like Belgium? Maybe?
Yeah. What accent's he doing? I don't
know.
This leads me to wonder, what accent will Russell Crowe use for this role? Will it be his slightly posh British accent from Gladiator, where he also played a Spaniard? Does he throw in a Scottish accent as an homage? Or use his tried and true Greek accent because they're both Mediterranean countries?
I think he'll do his vaguely.
He'll do posh.
He'll do his his Gladiator, his Robin Hood, his that kind of one. Yeah, Christopher Lambert is French.
He's French.
Yeah, there you go. That makes sense. Yeah. Well, Belgium is near France, so it's not like I was that wrong. I was
so
probably
true,
closer than anyone.
In a way, you're more right than whatever source you're reading here that says he's French.
Yeah, I've Skyped into him, and that's what he told me.
Oh, interesting.
I'm more right than the man himself.
Why is he lying?
I don't know why he does anything.
Yeah.
Do you reckon he's going to be in New Highlander? He's going to be like, I remember when this happened to me in the 80s.
He's testing
He's testing my accent.
Okay.
We Skype a lot.
Yeah.
We've been working
He's
out.
learning. He's learning from you. Okay, yeah.
I'm not learning from him, just to be clear. I won't do that.
I don't know if he will be in this
No,
remake.
he probably won't. But
because also, I think this is one of those ones where...
Well, he is Conor McLeod in this, apparently. Not him, Henry Cavill.
Yeah. I think sometimes when they do one of these remakes, reboots, sometimes you want the actor from the previous role to be in it like it's a fun homage, passing of the torch kind of thing. But I think this one feels to me like they don't want to do that because people will be like, well, there's Christopher Lambert. He was in the good one. Why isn't this blah, blah, blah. Why didn't they just get him again to be... Blah, blah.
I mean, they got previous Nathan Drake in the Nathan Drake movie. So... Remember you were sitting
the voice
on the
actor, yes. Yeah. I guess that's true.
I'm just saying, we could be saying him.
That's true. Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah.
Maybe. What else, Mason?
Well, I've just done it.
Oh, yeah, what else for me?
What else for you?
Dylan says...
Yes?
Kia ora from Wellington, fellas. Don't know, man. Don't know her. Huge fan of the pod since 2017.
We know Rita Ora.
That is true. In your opinion, what superhero movies had the most potential with premise, casting, etc., but really failed? On paper, New Mutants sounded great, but it fell super short. Thanks. That also got gutted. I think there's a better movie in that somewhere.
That got gutted, and then COVID lockdowns and et cetera.
And it was well after X-Men.
Yeah. But that was the potential to do. That was the potential to do
The Boys.
The Boys. No, it was horror movie.
Yeah.
Superhero horror movie.
Totally.
Incredible. The idea of like there's a a slasher, a killer, a monster. But what if the characters also can fight back and they have powers and etc.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's Secret Invasion, obviously.
For me, it's LXG.
Oh yeah, no, that is
Hell of
great.
a premise. Pretty good cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think even like The Spirit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Daredevil 2003.
Yes,
It's
sure.
a good cast.
Yeah.
And I don't mind that movie, but imagine if it was good. Like really
I say
good.
Secret Invasion, but obviously there was no... The thing is, there was no way to make it like the comic book version because you need to bring in all the main characters from all the movies.
Yeah.
To have a... The idea...
To do it properly, yeah.
Yeah, the idea of who of these characters is a Skrull, well, you need to bring back all the main characters from the movies to have that range of suspects. You can't just do it and go, well, there's one guy from the movies. Oh, it turns out it's him. It
needed to be a movie, I think.
It needed to be a movie, and I think there was a way to do it without that.
Yeah.
But I just wanted cool super spy intrigue. You know what I wanted? I wanted a Nick Fury series or movie where he and Maria Hill and whoever else, throw in Martin Freeman.
Yeah.
Throw him in.
Throw him in. He's free.
He's free.
He works for free.
But just super spy, crazy
It
gadgets
wouldn't have to be Secret Invasion.
No.
It could just, like
it
you
could
said,
be Nick Fury, Agent of
Nick
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Fury. Yep.
Yeah, just...
Not the Hasselhoff
The
one.
scene in Winter Soldier where the car chase, where he finally got an action sequence, but for a movie length or a series length.
Yep.
Just what's a super spy like in a world where everybody has superpowers and you're not facing off against other spies necessarily. You're facing off against, super villains, maybe tech-based super villains like Ghost or Scorpion or whoever like that. That's great.
And also, just during that series, they're like, why does Nick Fury know everything? I don't know, because like there's a million Skrulls and he knows them all.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's interesting.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, you're probably right. Also, I think Batman v Superman.
Yeah, for
Premise
sure.
cast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should be better.
Yeah.
And I'm probably too forgiving of that film.
We've said a lot of nice things about it.
Yeah. What else, Mason?
Here's an email from Keelan,
Keelan!
who says, Cold Christmas sucks. Last week.
All
We talked
right.
about Christmas.
Now you're talking my language.
Because we have Hot Christmas.
Hot Christmas.
G'day, boys. Keelan here, a South African living in Canada, and I'm here to say a cold Christmas is terrible compared to hot Christmas. Everyone is forced to stay in the house
Boo.
and tolerate weird family. Hot summer always has the escape of outside,
Yeah, it does.
and no need to wear endless layers to stay warm in negative 25 degrees Celsius.
You can swim in a pool.
Love the work, keep up the good times.
Keep up.
That is true. You can just leave.
Yeah.
You can be like, I'm going to the beach.
Yeah.
It's perfect beach weather, and it's Christmas.
You can
I'm
also
going to
use
the
that
beach.
as an excuse to not go in the first place.
That's true.
I know it's hot Christmas, but I'm not coming.
That's true.
I guess you could use that for cold Christmas as well. I know it's cold Christmas, but I'm not coming. It doesn't have the same ring to
No.
it, does it?
No.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I like that, and that's true. What about this one from Billy?
Go on.
Would you do a cold Christmas?
Yeah, I would
Would you do it
love
with
to.
me?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. We're wearing matching sweaters.
That's true.
Sweaters and mittens.
Well, I picked them all out.
Yeah.
Billy says, do you have any
You
advice?
getting the turkey out of the oven?
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. With my bare hands.
With your bare hands.
Billy says, do you have any advice for career pivots as someone who's about to turn 30? Would love to get involved in film and media type work, but struggle to do so when working full-time tradie job. I mean, I think a bit
We're
of...
not in that industry.
No, we don't know.
specifically, but
We do this. But I think advice is like, the time is going to pass regardless. Like it's you're going to be 35 in 5 years or whatever, regardless of what you choose to do. So you may as well...
Unless there's another lockdown, in which case that time doesn't
Yeah,
count.
don't worry about it. Then
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah.
25. You'll go backwards. If
That's
anything.
right.
Yeah, I think if you can get anything going outside of what you're currently doing, I would never recommend somebody to just quit their job unless they have rich parents who can support them, which is fine
Yeah.
because that's what Mason did.
That's right. That's right.
No, I think you should use whatever resources and skills and people you know. Make use of whatever you can.
Yeah.
So I would say build up an online portfolio.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose it depends on what
it
area,
is, yeah, I
what
don't know
area
specifically.
of the industry. Like, if you want to make film, I guess the idea would be make Just make something and use it as your portfolio.
Yeah.
Even if it's just, just a 5-minute short or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. I heard I can't remember where I saw this, but like if you want to make a film and you obviously don't have the budget to do so for whatever reason, take the most compelling element from that and film that and make it as good as you can and use that as your kind of, like having a body of work is probably the most important thing.
Yeah. So I mean, just take the most compelling part of your script, the full-on alien invasion of New York City.
Yep.
And just film that.
Yeah.
Just knock that out. You can do it on your phone.
Do it on a computer.
Yeah. Get that app that makes an explosion. Like a rocket come over.
Yeah, you can do it on
explosion.
and then export it to I don't know, to a VLC file and
yeah, that's right.
You're off to the races.
That's right. You can stream that directly to your TV from your phone.
Right.
Incredible stuff.
Good luck, Billy.
Yeah. We actually don't know.
No, we don't.
Tell you what, if you are out there and you've done this, email in, let us know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are people out there who've done this, who have tips and tricks.
Yep.
But I mean, everyone we know who is making stuff on YouTube and has sort of pivoted that to doing stuff on TV and working for doing movie stuff.
They all have rich parents.
They all have rich parents. And they've made, produced results. Often on their time off between their regular jobs, and they've,
And it only also, it's not impossible at any age you can do this, but if you have kids, that's an added layer to it. There's less time as you go older. It's just like you get a series of responsibilities like stacked on top of you. So you don't necessarily have to, but the earlier you can start, the better. That is not a hard and fast rule.
The only thing that I would say based on my experience, because I don't have any experience making stuff for TV or what have you, is you have to put this in front of people.
Yes.
You can't just be like, well, I've got this short film and I've put it on YouTube. I'll just wait for the opportunities to roll in.
No. No one's looking for it.
Nobody's looking for it. And the people, I would say this isn't, it's not so much my experience of doing that. It's people we know who they have the mindset of like, I have to put it in front of people.
Yeah. Would that be like submitting it to film festivals?
Yeah.
Turning it into YouTube shorts that become
finding people's email addresses or social media handles and just putting it in front of them.
That's right. Yep. Anyway, I don't know if any of that helped.
That's right. It did.
Yeah.
They're Steven Spielberg now.
They're probably already Steven Spielberg.
That's right.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg, because they work in. They're a tradie.
The steel industry.
Yes.
Stealing things.
Here's one more email. This is from Ty. Hey, James and Meso. Both of you have occasionally mentioned films and franchises that you would have skipped out on if not for the podcast. I'm curious which long-running franchises you would still catch every installment of, even if you weren't making content.
I mean,
That's Ty from New Jersey.
Any Superman movie, I would
Anything,
see.
Yep.
I mean, any of the mainline superhero stuff I would still see.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still some Disney Plus stuff that I haven't seen.
Have we ever missed out on a Marvel movie?
No.
Because there's definitely Marvel TV I've not watched.
The only one I think I haven't seen at the movies, it's because I was overseas, was the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk.
Okay, right.
But I think every other one I've seen at movies.
Yeah.
Have you?
I've seen them all at movie.
At movies? Yeah.
What else though? What's another?
I mean, a lot of horror stuff that I would wait for. We did Until Dawn recently.
That's right.
I definitely wouldn't have seen that.
Yeah. But what would we still?
Oh,
catch
still see. That's right.
No matter
That's right.
what.
Sorry, God. Would you see any Highlander in cinemas?
I didn't see Highlander.
No.
5 because they didn't. That was direct to DVD.
But if there was more Highlander coming, which there is, would you go see Henry Cavill Highlander?
I'm of course going to see Henry Cavill Highlander.
What about this? So speaking of the 80s, it's the 80s again because next year is He-Man and something else maybe.
Yeah.
Would you go see He-Man regardless?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
I don't think I'd see every Transformers regardless.
Oh, fuck no.
I wouldn't have seen Transformers 1 if I didn't have to, I think.
I thought you meant the Michael Bay ones.
Oh, those ones.
Yeah. No, I probably wouldn't have seen I would have with my kids.
I wouldn't have seen Transformers 1 or probably Rise of the Beast.
Yeah, probably.
If I didn't have to see it for this.
Probably.
I enjoyed them on various levels, but I don't think I would have jumped to it.
Yeah.
But I reckon Superman 100%, every Batman, no matter what.
I don't know whether I would have seen first Spider-Verse. I probably would have just waited for that.
Interesting. Yeah, okay.
But having seen it, I would have seen the second. I would have done the second one. Also, like when you don't, if I was working full time and with kids and not doing this, I wouldn't have seen. We'll see less than half of what I have seen.
Yeah, right.
Because I can do this because this is
sure.
Yeah, I'd say just a lot of stuff just because I just couldn't get to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What would a franchise? Always see it, no matter what.
A Christopher Nolan movie. Would you always go out of your way?
I would always go to see a Christopher Nolan at the cinema.
At the cinema, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jurassic Park?
No.
I don't think it's
I would have skipped.
all the world movies.
I would have seen the first one probably.
Yeah.
And then I would have skipped everything else after that.
Would you have seen Top Gun Maverick at cinemas?
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't have seen F1 because I don't care about F1.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I would go if I was with friends and they were like, "Do you want to see F1?" I was like, "Yeah, sure," but I wouldn't be like, "We've got to see this movie."
Yeah, right.
I want to see Brad Pitt run his car in other people's cars.
Yeah.
And everyone goes, "You're the best."
If I didn't need to see F1 for this, I probably would have gone. I'll try and find an opportunity. I would like to. It's one of those ones where I'm like, I'd like to see it on the big screen because that's going to be the most effective showing of that. And then I'd probably dilly-dally for a couple of weeks, and then it would leave cinemas, and then I'd go, I'll get to it eventually, and I'll put it on my list.
Yeah.
And then eventually I would half watch it on TV and go,
Yeah.
but you know.
Sick.
Yeah, it's pretty good though.
Dude, it's the best thing that's ever happened to
That's
any
right.
of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. What a world we live in.
You ain't wrong, brother.
I got one more, Mason.
Okay, I'm ready.
If you're okay with this. It's
I'm
from
okay with
Alex, who said, "Did you play any sports growing up? If so, which?"
Tennis.
Basketball.
Oh.
And a bit of running.
Wow.
But and just like sports.
Do you think we can combine those?
Tennis,
basketball, and running into one kind
running ball.
Trunning ball? Do you think we could make that happen?
Yes, I think we could make it.
Okay, but also, I mean, that's the fact that we could make it is not important. It's can we market it and sell it?
That is important.
Trunning ball.
No.
Branded, because people will just bring their own basketballs and tennis rackets and stuff and running shoes.
Yeah.
We can't sell this.
Yeah, you're right.
Unless we change the weight of them all.
Oh, yeah.
Really heavy tennis racket, really light basketball, like float away in the wind basketball.
Big shoes.
Big shoes.
Big floppy cloud shoes that you have to
okay.
run in.
Yeah, okay.
I like it.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I did play until I hit like 15, 16. And I was like, I can just go out.
Right.
Like I'd go to like parties and stuff.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So I'm not going to.
I learned to play tennis and I'm like, this is a lot of fun. And then I think I was encouraged to do like junior competitive
You're
tennis.
one of the best in the world
And
for a
then,
moment.
no, what happened is that I very quickly like lost rankings. Like you go down the rankings.
Oh, like immediately.
Yeah. But also I'm like, these kids are too competitive.
Yeah.
I don't care about it. These kids are really weird and aggro about
They are
this.
really weird and aggro. Also, do you know where they all are?
Where?
Nowhere.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, when you think about it, it's not everybody. You think about it like the best tennis player from your school
Yeah.
is nobody.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because the best tennis player from my school was
Pat Wimbledon.
Yeah, Pat Wimbledon.
Wimbledon.
Pat Wimbledon.
I remember sitting next to a guy in year 8 who played a lot of competitive tennis, and I think he went to the Australian Institute of Sport for a bit.
Oh.
But then he came back, so I don't know what that says. But I remember in year 8, I sat next to him. He was like a nice enough guy, but he was like, one day you're going to see me on TV playing tennis, and you're going to be like, I used to sit next to that guy. That's what he said to me, and I went, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Huh. It didn't obviously happen.
Not yet.
Not yet. You're right.
Not yet.
But
it's time for an F1 style, a resurgence of this man's career.
and
I
look,
think.
live your dreams and whatever.
I agree.
But even as a kid, I'm like, you're out of your fucking mind.
No, I mean,
You wouldn't be here.
yeah,
if
I'm like,
if you were
I
a
don't.
tennis prodigy.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like, I don't have a competitive bone in my body.
Yeah.
I'm just here to do rallies.
Oh, yeah, it was Mason. That's who I was sitting next to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like gambling, James. As soon as it's not fun, I walk away.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, this isn't off topic, but I'm doing it's like high school tours at the moment. My son is still a few years away.
Oh, yes.
But they take you through all the sporting facilities and like, look at this basketball court and this and that and whatever. And we got this program. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I think sport is important. I do. But how many professional sports people do you get out of this? Show me like the arts facility. Show me, show me, I'm not saying you have to just do arts, but I'm like, what's your maths program? Like, what's everything else? Like, I don't care about this.
Statistically, your son is probably going to get a job.
No, this is anybody as well.
Yeah,
This isn't just my
No, but
son.
I'm saying that, like, statistically speaking, all the people that go through these high schools are going to get a job, that involves arts or maths or engineering or whatever, and not sports.
Yeah. So,
Unless you're trying to build the strongest boy.
Yeah, that's true. But they do just like being like, do you like this tennis court or whatever? I don't think I've seen a school.
Well, I guess,
court,
but that's the thing. It's spectacle, isn't it?
It is spectacle. It absolutely is.
They can't be like, look at how maths facility, and it's huge. And they should do that. And there's all these adding machines and dot matrix printers just pumping out. Just you're walking through, and there's all this paper coming at you. And you have to run. They're like, quickly, let's go. There's too much maths and business happening. Let's go. And you got to run, and it's a bit exciting.
I went to one where they took, like, the sporting facilities were insane. This school we're probably not going to send them to. It's very expensive also. But and they literally, like, they walked us through everything and all the programs, and they had multiple basketball courts and, like, a full-size Olympic swimming pool and whatever, and they got a fucking rowing program, and it was ridiculous. I'm like, this is not worth it. I'm just paying for sporting facilities if I paid for this school. But also, and then they're like, oh, and here's the arts building. You can just have a wander around if you want. Like, that was literally like,
great.
I'm like, what's up here? And they're like, oh, the drawing. You know, you can go and have a look if you want. I'm like, okay, I will. I'll be back in a minute.
Right.
So, anyway.
They should have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man there.
Agreed.
And you've got to run from the Stay
How
Puft.
good would that be?
Right? Good. I think.
Yeah. Anyway.
Or the Australian Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
Who's made of?
Paul Hogan's poop.
All right. All right. What a way to round out the episode. All right. All right. He gets a tax.
He wears a little akubra.
Yeah, that's right.
No, it'll be a big akubra.
Big akubra.
A poobra.
Yes, I know. I know, James.
This isn't how you wanted this to end, was it?
It's not how I wanted it to end, but it's how I knew it would end. Folks, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We absolutely appreciate it. Thank you for telling your friends about the podcast, because that is how we get new listeners.
Man.
And thank you for leaving a 5-star review on your app of choice. If you do so, James will find it. He'll read it out on the podcast.
I will. This is from either Torn Darkness or Tom Darkness.
Okay. Thanks, Tom Darkness.
Yeah, I don't know where this person is from, but just says 2 5-star men. Thank you.
That's great.
And this is from Deadline Ring Ring from the UK. Remember that joke?
No.
You're dead.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay.
That's one of yours.
Yeah. One of our famous phone call jokes. Robert Redford would have loved those.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He'd make it work.
Yeah, I think so.
In a way that we couldn't. It says, this review just says, ring, ring, who's there? 5 stars. Now you're dead.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's
brilliant
good
stuff.
If you want to get into contact with us, you go to weeklyplanetpod@gmail.com, or you can go to the Planet Broadcasting Great Mates Facebook group or the Weekly Planet Podcast subreddit and Discord for fun civil chats about podcasts and pop culture. Thank you to Fidel and Maisie and Sarabi. They moderate those forums. They make videos for the Weekly Planet Clips channel. They make videos for the TikTok. They're getting amongst it. They're doing all sorts of stuff. If you want,
it's actually incredible.
It is incredible. If you want to follow some people on the socials, you follow our friend Rob Collins. He's at Raw Collins on Twitter. He's at The Weekly Planet on Twitter. He keeps you up to date on all things The Weekly Planet. You can follow me on Twitter at Wikipedia Brown, and on Instagram I'm Nick Maso. James is Mr. Sunday Movies everywhere. If you want to support the show, you go to patreon.com/Mr. Sunday Movies. Chuck in a buck or an amount you'll not miss, or go to bigsandwich.co for $9 per month. Bonus podcasts, early videos, video game let's plays, movie commentaries, all sorts of stuff. Tron stuff recently.
Tron stuff.
And some just stuff's getting weird. We do a podcast.
Oh, you mean like in the world?
In the world, but just on the bonus stuff.
Oh yeah.
We do a podcast about clickbait, and clickbait's getting even weirder.
That show has become like an entirely different thing.
Yeah, it's a different beast.
After something will pop up on your phone, a weird ad or an article, and then we just go into a rabbit hole.
I'm embracing all the spyware and
your phone is red hot.
Yeah, it's every day. Every day. It's on 1% and it's red hot with spyware.
You should probably get a spyware only phone.
Oh yeah, like a clean phone.
I could get you one.
Thanks,
honestly, do you want one? I'll get you one.
That just is for... I can just use my work phone, which I don't use for anything
else. I mean, let me know.
I'll just fill it with spyware and ruin it. It's awesome.
And then just swap it with somebody else's phone.
Yeah, that's true. What else, James? What else we do? Thank you to the Brute and the Basilisk and Rackham for all our musical themes. If you want a t-shirt, you go to tpublic.com, search for the Weekly Planet or Weekly Planet Postage. You'll find a weird tee.
Yeah, you will. Thank you to everybody who supports us in tennis ball, whatever we just said.
Yeah.
Run kit ball.
Run kit ball.
I don't remember what that was. Whatever that thing we did.
Yeah, we're going to make it happen.
Absolutely.
Next week, one battle after another. One battle after another.
And ain't that the truth, brother?
You ain't wrong.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Grab that gem, you guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.